Okay, so today, I have a very short presentation to talk about the AR game experience. So first of all, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Tsutomu Horikawa. I work for the Sony Computer Entertainment based on the Tokyo. And I'm leading the computer vision project. So I'm developing and supporting image recognition technology for the game developers. So of course, AR technology and face recognition and some tracking system, etc. So so today I don't talk about the game experience with AR. So his presentation is very good for the AR game experience. So and I talk about my experience, what I introduced AR technology to game industry. Last year I demonstrate dinosaur demo in the GDC Game Developer Conference 2011. So you can easily find the video on YouTube. So please search the video. And also demonstrate the TGS Tokyo Game Show. So GDC demonstration, we use the natural marker based AR technology and gyro assist. So we demonstrate very big dinosaur in the floor. So Tokyo Game Show. So we improved our library. So at that time we don't use the marker. So from motion. There are some initialized methods, so and performance improvement. So it's also you can find YouTube on YouTube. So okay, so this year, so last night I demonstrated AR hockey and also demonstrated at our exhibit booth. So maybe most of you can you can enjoy the AR hockey. So we considered some key idea for the AR hockey. So first of all, we want to realize the multi-user AR experience for the game. So to share the space for each devices and each users. So and also considered about intuitive control players perspective and paddled by their body motion. So so far we almost all games use the pad on the key controller. So but AR technology can realize the human body action is a controller. So okay, what we learned. So we think we always think about ARness. So it means speed and robustness. So first 2 years ago or 3 years ago, so we started the AR project. But at that time, so we couldn't reach the enough speed and robustness. So at that time, so I introduced many game developers or other application programmer to the AR. So, but they first of all they are almost all interested in, but there are no keep their interest for the AR. So because of the couple of years ago, we don't reach enough speed and robustness. We don't have reached enough speed and robustness. And the next is intuitive control, so touchless. So nowadays, so we have a touch panel gadget, including the game console and a mobile phone or pad slate type of gadget. So, but it's I think personally, so touch control is enough for the ARness. So I mean that I think touch panel is a barrier to the between the AR world and the controller users. So now we always consider the intuitive control. So, and the third one is multi-user sharing the space. So nowadays there are many game and AR game and AR application, but almost of them just use one users. So now we should consider that to expand the multi-user to new gaming experience. Okay, so for my experience, at least 30 per frame second speed required to enough experience for the user. Yeah. So body motion engage is most important thing, I think. Okay, so after my presentation, we demonstrate the actual using the actual beta, and yesterday we demonstrate the AR hockey, but there are no explained about detailed technology. But today we have enough time to explain the detailed technology using the actual PlayStation Beta. So, okay. Before that, I explained. I talk about a couple of things. I'm not only develop technique. I'm not only develop the technical design, but also the supporting the actual game title. So in my experience, there are some. I have some experience for the supporting the actual game developer. So always. So we consider the stability issues. So we need more stability for the technology. But actual game designer sometimes consider the to ignore the stability using their idea. So I mean the game design. So of course stability is always important, but stability is not always right. So it requires a big calculation power and a big memory, and also to require the writing condition. So it's a very I think these are some restriction for the application. So possibility is needed whatever loses stability. So sometimes user will find the solutions. So I mean that if we release some unstable application for the users, but user can find the usage of the game or application. I mean that technology provider couldn't consider the final use case of the technology. So application developer and final user can find a final solution for the application. So and sometimes I can see I saw the solution will be out of the technology, AR technology. So technology developers should see the outside of the AR technology. So I mean that always we should consider the combination of the AR technology and other technology or use case. Okay, finally, so I have some conclusion. So introducing the new, what is the AR game, AR for game? So I think I introduced new wonder experience to the game. Game is a good entry to AR experience for most of the consumers. AR experience is a good conductor to the game for non-gamers. Many of consumers are not familiar with AR, so it's difficult to explain AR itself before the AR experience. So finally, I think gamers are familiar with the AR, so there is no need to explain about the AR for gamers. Okay, so I'd like to explain our technology using the actual beta. Okay, so I explained in my presentation. I demonstrate the dinosaur demo in GDC last year. So yeah, this is the same demo. So at that time we used the natural marker, but now we don't need any marker to demonstrate the dinosaur demo. Okay, so じゃああとはどうしようか。Okay, is there any question about that? Yeah. Yeah. So green dot is a corner point our library detected. So so we now we you can see the なんかテーブルとかも取れない。取れない。
Question.
Yeah.
How did you work out that this was higher than that? So are you using some kind of parallax to learn the height of different objects around?
Yes.
It's all about SLAM system, right? So SLAM is a simultaneous localization of mapping.
Right.
Right. That means you have motion parallax. You can discover 3 points in the real time, right? And then you give them what height answer.
And what radius of points was it doing? Was it just this area here?
No, we can go up. I don't know. How many can go? I mean, it's just
I
really
see.
relative.
How do you create the mesh that the dinosaur walks on? Is it just a belonging triangulation of the point cloud? Or how is the surface created?
So we library can provide the application detected corner point. So application can show the mesh of the field. Yeah.
So it's a triangulation between the points that are created by the stand?
Yeah. Yes. Thanks. Okay. Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I would like to ask if, or how many have tried out the PS Vita and the AR hockey in the exhibition hall of here? So it's pretty it's pretty impressive, the responsiveness, and we as a game designer, we want to immerse the player in an experience, and if the hardware is not working right, you have this kind of break of immersion and responsiveness, and as Tsutomu, other aspects like occlusion, things like that, create this kind of excitement of immersion within the game world. So that's good that we have this kind of kind of improvement regarding the hardware, but also the software, which is calculating those stuff. So, do you have other questions?
That's a question on the hockey game. The spectator view is really spectacular. Was there a reason, like a design reason, why the actual players of the game saw a more simplified version? Was there a design reason why the actual players of the hockey game see like a simplified line version of the game, but spectators get to see a more elegant version? Was there a design reason why it's simple?
Both of them can see you're confused.
Exactly. Everything is exactly the same thing. But I think you confuse the original mode against the disco mode.
Yesterday it was confusing on the stage, but actually they just changed mode. They did two things at a time. Yeah, they did two things at a time.
I see. So you can play it with the more spectacular mode.
Lost it. That's happened.
Ah, right. I see. So you can play it like that.
Okay. So this is for just the design.
That wasn't there.
Oh, do you have the sound now?
Yeah. This is a fancy like. I think there is a misunderstanding about we use a piece of paper for initialization, but we could do without that, right? That's easy for some game kids or something to. This is the first you can play. So basically we can play like with just like some radio. You can play without. Do it on ceiling again. I'm sorry.
That's pretty cool, yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Any more questions?
Got it? Yeah. Do you have any more questions for Oriel or for Tsutomu? Regarding our Oh, okay.
Have you tried common side of the building?
Actually, we haven't tested yet. Yeah, but basically we can do that.
Okay. Other than that?
Thank you.